Hello, I'm here. Oh my. Hi, everyone. Already 57 people. You guys blow me away. How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. I have had a day. I just had my book club chat with my patrons was supposed to be at 6 p.m. I was at the grocery store at 6 p.m. It totally left my brain. And so I had a couple messages when I got in the car to come home. And I only live a mile and a half from the grocery. So I quickly jetted home, threw my bag into the fridge that needed to be in the fridge, and came right in here and got on. Just had my book club chat with my patrons. 40 minutes late, which pushed us into this time, but that's fine. Hi, hi, hi. The fun thing is, the not so fun thing is that I am doing intermittent fasting right now. And my cutoff time today was 7:30 p.m. And I was meant to have time after my book club to have a little dinner. And now I didn't. I didn't get to eat. And that's okay because it's not quite as long of a fast this time around. I think it goes till 9:30 tomorrow morning. So it's not bad. But thankfully I had a late afternoon snack. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Bad Penny is in the building. Oh man. Oh, what is everybody up to? How's everybody's weekend going? I Oh man, yesterday, well, let me just tell you all the things, right? Because I didn't vlog this weekend. So yesterday, I had a fun, exciting thing happen yesterday. I went to IKEA and I bought bookshelves. Obviously, I didn't put them together yet because I got to clean all this business up first. But I bought bookshelves, white Billy bookshelves. I bought 4 of them, and I bought a skinny one because I think I'm going to put a skinny one right here, like corner. And um, what else was yesterday? Oh, while I was driving, because it's like an hour and 35 minutes away from me, I listened to this whole entire book yesterday, Four Treasures of the Sky by Jenny Tingwe. Oh, I listened to her say it song. Anyways, this is so good. I did this this was recommended to me by one of my patrons. And then I saw it in that historical fiction book bub article that I read and did a video about responding to. And then I did a try or chapter tag and I read the first chapter. And then finally yesterday, I just listened to the whole book in one day. It was so good. Four Treasures of the Sky. It's about a little girl in China who gets kidnapped and brought over to the United States in the late 1800s, mid to late 1800s. And she gets put into a brothel. And then it just follows her story from there. But just the whole process of how they tried to break her down and how they got her over to the United States. And then it really talks about anti-Chinese sentiment in the country at that time. Like there was even a official edict from the government that was like, no, no, they banned Chinese people from coming over to the United States at one point. And at one point they said only men could come and not women, like crazy. And then it's about just the racism and horrible things. Heavy duty book. I feel like my 11s, my eyebrows were like intense the whole time because it was so intense. But I just had never really heard a lot of people talk about it, so I wanted to share it with you. Four Treasures of the Sky really talks about calligraphy too, and that's a big theme. Like relates calligraphy, the lessons that she learns while learning calligraphy. She can apply to life later on. Oh my word, it's so good. Yeah, Dana, you just read it recently. I just wanted to highlight that for a moment because it's really good. So I listened to that all day yesterday. Oh, Hannah, I've been wanting to go to the movies by myself. I haven't done that in a really long time again. Oh no, Marcy, on vacation, wouldn't you know? I'm so sorry. That stinks. It's going to be a long process, Stephanie, but I will hopefully get started with it next weekend. I'll be doing a weekend reading vlog. I mean, this room is such a hot mess right now, and I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show the whole business, and then hopefully get a good chunk because I only work till noon next Friday, and I don't really have plans on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm driving to New York for the week after right after church. So I have time like Friday and Saturday to work on it. So we'll see. We'll see what I got, what I can get to. Yeah, gotta love the Billies. I know. I'm so excited. Reading book 6. I know. Welcome. Glad you're here, Maria. Long time no see. Oh, still in quarantine. Yay. Or sane. Um, Michelle, I'll be posting the playback soon. It's still like converting. Um, yeah, I hope that you're enjoying the book. New shelves are very exciting. Friday night football. Yesterday, meeting up with friends. It sounds like a fun weekend, Jen. Oh, yay, Jane, I'm glad you're here. Yay for sprints. I know. Amy has COVID too. Working on budgeting. Super exciting. Hey, must be done for those who budget. I'm not very good at it. So tonight I've been finally picking back up this one, Mad Girls of New York. And this is the book that follows Nellie Bly. And she goes undercover at Blackwell's Island, which is an insane asylum where they put women who were not really insane in New York back in the day, 1887. So this, I'm just now at the part where, well, Nellie's moved herself to New York, has trotted around to all the different newspapers trying to get a job, but they're like, no women, no women, no women, no women. And she's like, no, but you need me. I'm going to do this cool story. It's going to boost your sales. It's going to be #1 hit, blah, blah, blah. So she is now trying to get herself committed and also wondering what she's doing because it's just crazy. And she's wondering if someone is going to actually come and save her at the end of the time. Like, yeah, she's already met some other women who are not at all insane, just ill. And yeah, it's going to be good. So I'm about 114 pages. I'm going to keep reading that, and I'll probably alternate with Jefferson Sons because I really would like to finish these 2 by the end of the month. This would be another NetGalley book, and it would be my 5th one for the month. I was hoping to get to 6 this month for ARC August, but obviously it's not an ARC, it's out in print. You can go get it from your local library like I did. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying that one. And then Jefferson Sons is a middle grade historical fiction as well. So 2 historicals on my agenda for the evening. Remarkably Bright Creatures. I've heard good things about that one. Oh, Lenny and Margot. I love Lenny and Margot. I love it, love it. I cried buckets a couple times in that book, which is not a bad thing for me. I like it. Life Between Oceans. Oh, good. Finley Donovan, what a fun read. I know I filmed my series September TBR today, so I will be putting that up. I was hoping to get it up for tomorrow. Probably won't. Well, it might just be late. It won't be up in the morning, but I can finish it during nap time, I think. Last of the Mohicans. Isn't that a chunk of monk? With your sophomore son reading it for homeschool. Nice. Invention of Wings. I loved learning about the quilting that the mom did in that book. Started Outlander at the halfway point. Nice. The Chain. Man, every time I hear the description of that, I am like, part of me is like, oh man, that sounds crazy. And part of me is like, nah, I don't want to read that. Iron Lake. Yay, your early start on a series September. I love it. I love it. For Those Who Are Lost. Nice. I went backwards. Just finishing The Woman They Could Not Silence. About a woman sent to an asylum. Really good. Oh, cool. Interesting. Andy, we're like on the same wavelength. Fingersmith. We're like in the asylum books today. Just made your September bingo board in your journal. Nice. Fun, fun, fun. Make some progress on a work project. Darling Girl, Mulberry Mischief. Nice, cozy. Nice. Trying some manga. Manga. I don't know. Oh, someone else is reading that one too. Um, nice. Robin Hobb is on there. Hey, Emily, I put a Robin Hobb on mine too. I don't know if I'll get to it, but I said it in a video, so we'll see. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Earlier today. I finished tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow earlier today. That's funny. Oh, Kindred is so good, Kristen. I hope you like Kindred. It's like a thinker. It makes you think. Oh, I loved Under the Banner of Heaven. Extraordinary Deaths of Mrs. Kipp. I've heard really good things about that one. Listening to Jefferson's Sons. Nice. Omnicrud. Oh no. People. Sad. Annette Galley. Yay for Annette Galley, Katie. Good job. Angelina Frankenstein makes her match. Oh my word. A historical rom-com about Frankenstein's sister. Ha! That's awesome. Is that new or is that one of her older books? I've never heard of that. That's funny. I have 66 pages left in The Telephone. The Trees. I don't know that I'm familiar with either one of those. Yay, I know. I haven't seen Audrey's yet. It's not bad at all. It's always good to make progress on your series. Walk on Earth a Stranger. Nice. Star Wars books. I love it. Betty just finished The Family. Pieces of Her. The Book Eaters. Trying hard not to DNF it. Listen, friend. DNF. 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 If you're not enjoying it, set it down. Read something else. That's my opinion. Unless you have to read it for a certain reason. DNF that sucker. You made a fool of death with your BD. Nice. I've seen that. I think it has a really pretty cover. Robin Hobb. Signs. I know, Emily. You might be my emotional support Robin Hobb reading person. You got my prize. Yay! I'm so glad, Rhonda. Kelsey is so nice at Lofty Ideas. That's awesome. 65% in the chain. Oh. Gonna read Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Nice. And Olivia's reading Nightfall. Hello, Angel and Olivia. The River Palace. Has anyone read The River Palace? Retelling of the Good Samaritan post-Civil War? Interesting. I've not heard of that. That does sound really interesting, though. Okay, the Angelina Frankenstein book comes out soon, September 6th. It's so different from what Sally Thorne has written in the past. I'm curious. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. I do shorter sprints, FYI. Some people do really long sprints. I do short ones. 20 minutes usually is every once in a while we get started with a 15er. We'll start at 55 with our first sprint. I got a little bit of a late start today, so we need to dive in and get reading. Used bookstore at the beach. Krista made me do it. Yes, you totally should do that. Are there any classic graphic novels? Yeah, there are. I've seen Pride and Prejudice. I've read a graphic novel of Pride and Prejudice. There's a graphic novel of Anne of Green Gables, and I'm sure there are other ones as well. That would be a great way to like introduce yourself to it and then decide if you want to read the actual classic. Yes, there are too many books, too little time to not DNF some. I love it. Oh goodness, all of my things just popped up together. What She Left Behind. You didn't pack enough books. I know, you didn't expect to be sick, Marcy, and like quarantined in your room. Oh man. Gonna read Uva, Girl Forgotten. All right, let's grab our books. I'm going to find let's edit this. We'll go for 20. So we'll go till 15. Okay, take that away. I'll find a, whoa. I just clicked the wrong button. Lost everything there. I'll find a ambient room. I'll try to find something nice. go ahead and read, and then I'm going to start with Mad Girls of New York for this first sprint. I'll see you back here in 20 minutes. Hello, hello. Come on back. Lindsay and Amanda, I miss you. I'm so glad you're here. And Rainy's here. Laundry is getting done. I am going to have to run and go switch my laundry too in a little bit. Next sprint, I will do that. Reading in the car on your way home from your family vacation. Yay, welcome. Drive safe. Laundry. Homework tonight. Not reading for pleasure. I'm happy that you're joining us. Do whatever you need to do. DNFing is no problem for me. Life's too short to read something that isn't enjoyable. Preach. Preach. The Peach Pit. Wasn't that the name of the diner in 90210 back in the day? Oh, and Verity. Verity is not a book I will ever read. Nope, never, never. Listening to a cozy. Year one. I have year one. Excuse me. I have year one on my shelves. It was recommended to me a couple years ago. Then I found it at a thrift store. Is it the beginning of a trilogy? Is that a series? Year one, Ginger? I can't remember. One chapter left. Nice. Of the Kingdom. And then The Boy in the Earth. I am not familiar with either of those. Eat dinner, put leftovers away, packing your lunch. Yes, it was The Peach Pit. I love it. Yay, I want to read that one. Chapter one. Oh, finished one chapter, not chapter one. Nice. Oh, that's okay. We'll ease in tonight, Katie. We'll ease in. I know. I love Amy Harmon too. She's so good. I don't think I've read. Oh, by Rochelle. That one's by Rochelle Decker, right? Rachel Decker, Rochelle. Getting your series together. Dun, 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 dun. No, I know Verity is definitely not a Krista book. Okay, it's the first in a trilogy. Good to know. I have it on my shelves, but I'm not planning to start that one soon. I'll keep it on my shelves for a while. Oh no. Sorry, Stephanie. There's a couple friends here with you tonight in cahoots. Marcy is on vacation and she's stuck in her hotel room with COVID. And then Amy's Bookish Life also has the Rona right now. Stupid. I feel bad for you guys. Ordered dinner pizza. Nice. Welcome, Stephanie. Glad you're here. Did you love it? Where the Lost Wander? It's so good. Oh my word. All my girls are here. Hi, Sarah. Oh no. I love a good thunderstorm. We have not had a good thunderstorm in a few days, and now we're back into the 90s. Ugh. I just told someone last week that I think we're done with the 90s. Well, I jinxed it because now we're back to the 90s for days and days. Welcome, Molly. Glad you're here. Company is gone. Time to sit back and relax. You're also reading Lenny and Margot. Nice. There's a couple of you. Yum. I haven't had a mango in a while. Sorry for the big yawn. So in this book, it makes me want to see if there are any tours of Blackwell's Island next time I go to New York City. I haven't been to New York City in a while, but that's not something that Rockefeller Island. No, it's Blackwell's Island is the asylum. I think it's Rockefeller Island is the whole island. I forget, but it makes me want to see if there are any tours and what's left of this building and stuff. But she made it there. And now she's starting to see conditions. Crazy. It's pretty crazy. It's getting good. Excuse me for sniffles. Yeah, I loved Where the Lost Wander too. 2 days straight. Oh, yuck. Excuse me. Erica's loving her cozy. I have read 2 or 3. I read November 9, It Ends With Us. Is that it? I just don't think Colleen Hoover and I are a good fit in general. I just started What the Fireflies Knew by Kai Harris. It sounds like a good title. I did love. Uh, Drawing connections between the two. No, not good. Hey, Christy. I know. Amanda, I knew you would like zoom in on that. I have been to New York many, many times in my life. I grew up in New York, not the city, but central New York. I'm actually going up to central New York Labor Day week. Labor Day, yeah, the week of Labor Day. Both of my families are taking one last little summer hurrah that week. Both families I nanny for, so I have the week off. So I'm like, Mom, I'm coming home. I'm getting out of Dodge just to get away for a few days. Um, I have I've been to the Strand, but I am more of a used book girl. And I think isn't the Strand all new books? And it's huge. It's so big. I'm not sure, Amy, if I'm going to pause in Binghamton this time around. I really need to see my friend. I was planning on visiting a friend earlier this summer, and her kiddos had a fever that week, so I wasn't able to connect with them. So I'm, that's like priority number one. Other than just getting away for a few days and seeing my mom and sister, I really need to see my friend Sarah. But if I can stop in Binghamton, I might. That might happen too. But I'm going like only during the week. I have to be at my church both Sundays, the 4th and the 11th. So I'm leaving right after church on Sunday, the 4th, and I'll come back on Saturday, the 10th. So it's kind of a shorter trip, but I need to get a good audiobook going, or 2 or 3. It'll be September by then, so I'm hoping to find one of the middle grade series that I want to read all the way through. I have 2 middle grade series that I'm thinking about. You guys can help me decide. Well, no, it kind of depends on what's on audio. But I want to read here's a sneak peek to my TBR for the month. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, don't fall over. Oh my word, I'm losing the whole pile. All my pile of my TBR books is right here. Okay. Yikes. This is one of the fantasy middle grade series I want to read, The Chronicles of Prydain. This is the book of 3. Book 4 or 5 is a Newbery winner. And I want to read all the Newbery winners, but I don't want to dive into a book on book 5. So I was thinking there are 5 in the series. So it must be book 3. I don't remember which one is a Newbery winner. But I was thinking I would like read the whole series during March, Krista, during series September. But then the other one I want to read is Gregor the Overlander. I've heard some good things about the Gregor series as well. Those are a little bit longer, I think. So I'm not sure I would be able to read the whole thing, but I think it also has 5 books in the series. Last year during series September, I read the whole Shadow Children series by Margaret Peterson Haddix, and there were 7 of them, and I did most of them on audio and just kind of flew through it while I took a trip home. So it worked perfectly to listen to it and just fly through the whole series. So I want to do that again with a middle grade series this year. So if you guys have a preference, let me know. Okay. Whoa, I missed some. Love that you say New York, not the city. I have to, because anybody who's not from New York immediately thinks I'm talking about New York City. Like, no, I live 6 hours. My mom lives 6 to 6.5 hours away from New York City. It's far. I grew up in the Hudson Valley, and I always have to add that disclaimer. Yeah, New York is a huge state, friends. It's not just the city. Okay, the Strand has both. It's been so long. I know that I've been there before. Oh, Mitford. Yes, I'm pulling it. It's like underneath my computer right now. I'm pulling it out. Here you go. You're going up. It's right here. I want to put it on my stack. It's not on my TBR that I just filmed, but I do want to start this one too. Although look at this. There's a lot of words on those pages. It goes right up to the edge. There's no margin. Okay. I'm pulling it out though. I'm putting it on the pile. Yikes. Yikes. Erica, you made me do it. I'm blaming you. If I ever go to Connecticut, go to the book barn. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever been there, and I lived in New England for 6 years. Shame. I should have tried to find that place. The book barn. Every time I like to Google used bookstores too, Anne. Do it. I love it, Amy. It'll be fun. I do book of the month. I do it. I'm working on reading. I actually just finished this month Dear Edward, which was a book of the month book. And I'm Amy, if she's still here, Amy's Bookish Life, and I have plans for some book of the month fun coming your way in October. The Pride Ain series, good. I'm glad he loved it. And Lindsay and her family read Gregor. Love it. Still need to make a TBR, basically Shakespeare. Yeah, Shakespeare, Shake Along. The Shake Along is in September. Yes, Gregor is by Suzanne Collins, who wrote The Hunger Games. So I really want to read another series by her. I think that would be fun. Kate turned you onto the door in the wall today. Oh, nice. I haven't read that one yet. I'm glad to hear that someone's praising it, because some of those older ones are just not that fun to read. The Book of Accidents. I have not read that, so I cannot answer. Okay, Erica. Message me on Voxer. Books and Jams. At Books and Jams on Voxer. Message me. Anyone else want to in on it? This is the way to do it, right? If anyone else wants to read At Home in Mitford. Not the whole series. I'm not committing to reading the whole series. But if anyone wants to read this for series September and start At Home in Mitford, message me on Voxer. Tell me Mitford at Books and Jams. I'm just like throwing it out there. Join me and Erica. Read Mad Girls of New York. Oh, good. I don't know if there's a sequel. It's brand new. It just came out a couple months ago. So I don't think I've heard anything about a sequel. I don't know. The audiobooks for Mitford are good. Okay, that's good. Start the Mitford series. Very uplifting. I love that. I love an uplifting book. They go pretty quickly. Nice. Good. Thank you. Yes, Jordan is going to New York, not with me. He's going at the end of September because his twin sister, my sister Esther, lives in Texas, and she's coming up to New York to see my mom and take a friend to New York City. Like, they're doing the whole new Northeast thing at the end of September. So he's going to go up to my mom's house when she's there so he can see her too. We haven't seen her in a couple of years. So yes, he will be driving up to New York later this month. Woot woot. It'll be great. Oh yeah. Book of the month plans. You'll think I go back and forth with what I think about Mitford. I feel like I'm going to think it's boring. I think it's going to be too slow paced for me, but I'm willing to give it a try. Favorite thing to read at the fall. Oh, nice. Also recommend the audio. Shake-tember. Oh yeah, Shake-tember. That's fun. Mitford. Okay. We are talking about it right now. Sarah and I did put an announcement video out about a week ago, in the middle of August. We put out an announcement video, and on my I will put it back in my stories again, but on my Instagram, like, feed, is that what you call it? There's a bingo board for series September. So if you go to Krista_books and jams, look at my feed. It's right there, and we will make it in for stories as well. It has been in our stories, but I need to put it in again and make a highlight and all that jazz. Gonna try to read banned books in September. Oh yeah, nice. That's fun. Gonna finish a book tonight, The Beast and the Maggie. I don't know that one. I've never heard of that. 2 Harry Potter books. Double it up. Love it. Oh, Louise Penny is definitely on my list for the month. Okay, Erica, it is an app. It's a free app. It's like a walkie-talkie. It is sort of like Messenger. It's just like a walkie-talkie. It's very easy to use, and you don't have to exchange phone numbers. You just have a username. So people don't have your like personal phone number. So it's very easy to use, and it beeps like a walkie-talkie. Beep beep beep. Unless you turn off the notifications like I do. I don't want it beeping at me all the time. I loved Dear Edward. I rated it 5 stars. If you want a book about grief, that is the one. But it's also like a page turner. It's very, very good. Very compelling read. Loved it. The Beast and the Bethany, maybe. I know, not as boring, but as cozy. That's a good way to think about it. We'll do another sprint at 35. The first one's a little slow, but that's why you recommend audio. Good to know. I know, Amy, so many people love it, but I feel like I might be like this. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, but here, okay. I love Anne. I love Anne, so that's hopeful for me. Nice inspirational book club. That sounds fun. Listen, I know my nails have been plain for a couple days. I'm trying to give them a break. And I just haven't taken the time to sit down and do them. It's very rare that I have plain nails, but they're plain today. Sorry, kind of boring. Becca, you are not too late. We are just getting started. We've only had one sprint so far. We're going to do another one in 2 more minutes. We're talking about September plans. Becca, I got halfway through your September TBR deck of TBR and I fell asleep. I was taking a nap this afternoon, but was watching part of your TBR first. Stuck on Talk of the Town and haven't finished it. Not at the end of any series yet. I know. Yay, read off your shelf. Do it. Is definitely more character driven. And I don't typically like just a character driven book unless I love the characters and then I'm okay with it. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll be seeing you is definitely one of my anticipated reads. I'm glad to hear that you liked it, Angela. Oh, watch the movie. Watch the movie. I love it. Yeah. Red Mitford, but the Hallmark movie is not so great. It's so funny. Yeah, interesting. No, it wasn't boring. It wasn't boring, I promise. I just was really tired. It's Sunday afternoon. It's kind of my jam to fall asleep if I do anything. I tried to edit a video this afternoon and I only got like 5 minutes into the video because I kept falling asleep and I'm like, I need to go back. Oh, Kimberly, so glad you're here. Totally into banned books. I love it. Okay, here we go. It's 35. So let's sprint till 55. I will put the ambient room back on. Hopefully that one's a good one. And then I'm probably going to go switch my laundry. Let's get this going. Right, all right. Come on back, friends. How did everybody do that sprint? I did go, switched laundry, folded the stuff in the dryer, put it in the basket, switched the washer to the dryer, talked with Jordan for a little bit. I was putting some stuff in the freezer earlier or taking something out, and I realized how much stuff we have in the freezer. So I'm like, we need to try to use up some of our freezer food. And learned that he's going to make stuffed peppers tomorrow for dinner. Jordan makes a really good stuffed pepper, so I'm very excited for that. Amanda, got your series September TBR put together. What are you going to read? Anything exciting? Ooh, Becca, how are you liking that one? I think I didn't like it as much as everyone said I would, or other people liked it, but I did enjoy somewhat. Somewhat. Nice, Kelly. What are you listening to? Yay! Finished your laundry. Your laundry, but now you can read. Yay! You went. Wait, Sylvia. You went grocery shopping? Like you left your house to go grocery shopping, or you ordered groceries to come to your house? Do you live really close? I live pretty close, but I don't think I could do it in 20 minutes. Paused at the 25% mark. 6 feet deep dish. Nice. Well written, cozy. Nice. A good variety. Everybody's doing laundry tonight. Read a chapter in Iron Lake. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. That is something that I would like to read. Eventually, I have it. It's literally right here. Iron Lake. I need to read that one. One of these days. I could say that about all the books on my shelves. Listening to Bravely. It's a sequel to the movie Brave. Not loving it. Then don't read it. Another chapter. Nice. Yeah. It's not super long. I think I listened to it on audio. It was interesting. It was a unique kind of a book, which is fine. Funny story, was cutting up peaches. Oh, I have some peaches to eat tomorrow too. And found a worm. Ew. My husband came in. Uh, ew. That's gross though. I don't know that I would scream, but I probably would drop the peach. I cut up a big ol' half of a watermelon. I have the other half to still cut, but we don't have containers that fit a whole watermelon. So we just do half at a time. And Jordan and I share that. Did your laundry yesterday? I did not do anything yesterday because I ended up at IKEA. A few pages of The Sun Does Shine. Yes. I love that book so much, Suzanne. So much. Have fun, Amanda. Remarkably Bright Creatures. I've heard so much praise for that one, but never anything that makes me want to read it. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, I already know that's not a Krista book, Vicky, but I feel like it will be a Vicky book. Sarah has loved it, and Audrey from Chapter and Converse loved it. Yeah, I hope the hype is real for you too. Nice. Lighthouse Library Cozy. I only filmed the one today. Usually I try to film a couple on Sundays, but I had a meeting after church today, and I really only needed to do my TBR because I have one more that's already filmed, ready to go. Well, it's not edited, but it's filmed, my shelf spotlight for the month. So I'm like, the 31st, there's 31 days in August. So I can post my TBR tomorrow and then my shelf spotlight on Wednesday, and it'll still get in on, right? When's the first? Is the first on Thursday? Yeah, the first is a Thursday, I think. Yeah. So if I post my TBR tomorrow and my shelf spotlight on Wednesday, and then start fresh with September stuff with a weekend vlog the next week. So I only needed to do one today. It's kind of nice. Greyhound Reading Room. Harlem Shuffle. Interesting. Good job reading your book of the month. I have so many book of the month to read. I love a stuffed pepper. Yum. We found the recipe that he makes is a Whole30 recipe, and we use cauliflower rice instead of rice in it, and it's so good. It's so good. So we don't have rice at all. It's just vegetables, the whole thing. So it's super healthy. Well, and the sausage or whatever, but yum. Yeah, right? It's still one of my favorite books ever. So good. I picked well, I worked with Book of the Month for August, so they sent me two. I forgot the name of them. The Bronze Drum and the Many Daughters of a Thong Moy. The Jamie Ford book. Those are the two that I got for August. I know. I ate Swedish meatballs and drank lingonberry juice and had a cinnamon roll on my way home. Like all the important things. Just checked in. Yay, Anna. Glad you're here. Grab your book. Yeah. Zone cleaning. I used to follow the Fly Lady and I never really actually tried it. She's the kitchen sink one, right? Like don't go to bed without your kitchen sink being cleaned out. Um Interesting. I'll have to look into it again. I'm so bad with cleaning. I'm good with straightening up. Not so great with actual cleaning. Just finished 4 funerals and maybe a wedding. Fun. That sounds like a fun one. The Land. I loved Roll of Thunder, so I can imagine that I would. That's one of the ones in that series. Is it the first one, Katie? The Last Housewife will be your third. Ashley Winstead. Oh, there you go, Kelly. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, Ashley, pull through. Just finished Yokai Watch. Kind of cute, but so frivolous. I mean, you know what? Sometimes that's fun. Appropriate for your kids. There you go. That's good to know because you will have kids asking for manga recommendations, and now you have one. I could not do My Lady Jane. I think the talking horse, I'm just not an animal person. It was a little too out there for me. But I did try it way back in the day. Oh, cool. A short story by Kate Quinn. That sounds cool. Here's another Last Housewife. Hi, Zara. Nice. I'm not really close. It's an hour and a half away. And I had to go under the tunnel to get closer to Virginia Beach. Like one of them has traffic because of Virginia Beach, and one of them I'm in the middle of two that are both an hour and a half away. One is super close to DC, so I have traffic up that way, and one is super close to the beach, and I have traffic that way. So I had to time it just right, and I had to borrow a car, but I made it, and I got them, and they're here. The shelves are here. Starting next weekend, hopefully, I'm going to start rearranging and cleaning out, and I did already. Here, I'll show you. I did already go through that shelf, other than my library books, which are right there. I went through this shelf here and made sure they were all on my Goodreads and put a couple in my unhaul pile. And yeah, I just need to start going through this room and making sure everything's up to date on Goodreads. And then I need to get them. I don't have boxes, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start piling them up on my living room couch, I think. Bringing them out into the other room so I can, I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's going to be a massive project. I can straighten up and organize all day, but I'm not good at cleaning. Yeah. Oh man. Sometimes I just don't want to do dishes. I don't ever want to do dishes ever. Nice. Zara. Tidying is okay. Cleaning not so much. Yeah, right? Okay, it's about the grandfather. Okay, good to know. Yeah, Roll of Thunder was so good. It was so good. Yeah, definitely not a Krista book. Too funny. Yay, Beth, glad you're here. Animal story of the day. My son is pet sitting and they have two mini horses, and one got an eye infection and had to call the family and meet the emergency vet. Oh, no. Um, I I go through spurts of getting rid of most of the books that I've read. This room is almost completely TBR. I have a shelf out in the other room that I put read books on, but it's overflowing right now and actually like just revealing all my mess. All those stacks, there's one, two, three stacks over there on the floor. Those are all read books as well that I've brought in for videos of different sorts and just never made them back out onto the shelves. So yeah, I have to decide now how am I going to organize and all that stuff. Yeah, I do have a ton of grocery bags in my trunk. Actually, that's a great idea to go use my reusable grocery bags. That's a great idea, Kathleen. I don't care about dishes in my sink. My kitchen is at the back of the house, and if I like go like this while I walk to my bedroom, I don't have to see anything. Girl, I hear you. Husband winning. What kind of ice cream? I was very tempted to buy ice cream at the store today, and I walked past. I was very proud of myself. Oh man. I thought the Fly Lady stuff was super cute. Like her page and stuff is very appealing to look at. At least it was. I mean, that's probably a decade or so ago. She's been around for a long time. Ah, yum. Vanilla with caramel and Oreos. That sounds delicious. All right, let's go ahead and do another sprint and we'll go till 30. Oh, what kind of blizzard do you get? I love the peanut butter one with all the peanut butter candies in there. Yum. Now I really want ice cream, but I'm not. I'm on a ban. Not really. I'm just in my fasting hours now, intermittent fasting. Oh, Krista, do the right thing. Let's see. Oh, fun. Scissors and glue, pieces of paper, and little projects everywhere. Cute. Banana split blizzard. So it has chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, and a banana. Interesting. I love Becca's channel too. Becca Books and Bujo. I love to say her channel name. All right, well, go ahead and sprint. Grab your book. I'm just going to stick. I don't feel like switching to Jefferson's Son, so I'm going to keep sticking with this one because it's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right. Put down your books or finish those last few paragraphs, sentences. How did everyone go for that one? What'd you do? Did you read? Did you do a project? Did you get your budget done? Did you switch your laundry? How did it go? She is like fully in at Blackwell's Island now, Nellie Bly, and experiencing all the horrors. Holy moly. I want to see how many pages this is. It's not very long. 317. 317, and I'm on 163. So I'm doing good, doing good. Excuse me. Jen, talk to your daughter in college. Nice. 27 pages. Chapter 8. Jefferson's Sons. I also am finding it kind of slow, Catherine. I'm on chapter 15, and I feel like Amanda warned me that it will pick up, but the beginning is a little slow. I feel like it's very educational. Like I'm being told a lot of things rather than just like reading the story. But I'm hoping that it still I still have high hopes that it will get better. Bedtime treats, nice. Finished a chapter and wrote a paragraph and then got sucked into Facebook. Nice. Oh, isn't that precious? Good for you. You're doing great, Mama. Oh, I'm so sad. Marcy, it's you and your daughter. Is it just the two of you on vacation? You're like, who's all with you, all quarantined together? The middle of a battle of Last of the Mohicans. Nice. I am not a fan of battle scenes, though. Oh, Emily, Robin Hobb, Emily, are there battle scenes in the Ship of Magic in the live ship traders? I'm not a huge battle scene person. Finished laundry, took a bubble bath. Nice. Put clean sheets on your bed. Kick the dog off first. Nice. Yay. Tallying up that TBR. Getting ready to make your list. Love it. Make it sweet. Good. Yay, Jane, I'm so glad. Oh, no. No to reading slumps. No. They are not welcome here. Under the Banner of Heaven. I just found that book to be so fascinating. This Was Our Pact, a middle grade graphic novel. Nice. Excuse me. 23%. Nice. Slow going. Switch books. Try something else. Although you got to be getting close to the end of Book Lovers, aren't you? Welcome, Allie. Glad you could jump in. I have that. I have that on my Christmas book exchange book pile. Lindsay gave it to me, I think the first year, 2 years ago. How are you liking it, Molly? Long live the Pumpkin Queen. Nice. 40 minutes left. Definitely. You're totally going to finish that tonight. My House of Mirth. Nice. Oh. 17 is any age is a hard age to be trapped in a hotel room. I mean, part of me says that sounds really wonderful, but also if you're not feeling great, it's not so wonderful. Late 1800s. Now you want to research the era. Katie, read when does this one take place? For Treasures of the Sky. I think it's also late. Excuse me, big yawns today. I think this is also late 1800s. Yeah, 1800s, American West, 1880s. It takes place in the West. Oh, man. Chinese prejudice. Oh, prejudice against Chinese people, I should say. It was horrible. Angelina Frankenstein. It's weird and kind of campy. Also smutty. Oh, nope. I think I'll skip that one. Squeezed in a manga called Cat Massage Therapy. It's as ridiculous as it sounds, but cute and appropriate. Nice. You're getting some good books for your kiddos. There are some battles. Okay, here we go, but it's not the main focus. Okay, good. Oh, you're so close. I'm curious what you're thinking about it. You liked the educational part of Jefferson's Sons. Yeah, the details helped. Nice. Yay for one. Yay for 1 year birthday. Fun. Stuck on Talk of the Town. So this could be maybe like just a hyped series, like ones that you've heard about because of people on BookTube or people have recommended it to you, or it could be uh, an award, like it's on the New York Times bestsellers list at some point, or it could be, yeah, I just think of it as like a hyped book or a series or recommended to you by someone else. You can kind of make it fit whatever. Basically, any YA fantasy is way hyped. And then your daughter decided to come chat. Well, that's nice. Warbreaker kind of slow. Get ready for bed and work on Unwind, starting series September early. Love it. Maria, I'm glad you're here. 6 Crimson Cranes. Nice. Me too. Me too. Here's someone else looking for Talk of the Town series. Here we go. Some ideas. Yeah, Keeper of the Lost Cities. If you have any in that series to read, I have been talking about that for a year, and Amy as well. Finley Donovan is a pretty good hyped series that would be great. Nevermore hyped. Definitely. All good recommendations. Oh yeah, War That Saved My Life would be a great one. That was super popular and lots of people have read it. Nice. Oh, Allie, a couple people are reading that tonight. Strange Case of Alchemist's Daughter was all over Instagram. Nice. Main POV is pirate. It's not the book, it's me. It's not you, it's me. The serpents. Oh no, don't tell me anymore. I don't want to get talked out of it. Oh, grumpy. It's not my thing. Grumpy and grumpy. Yeah, 100%, Katie. I was very shocked to learn some of the actual kind of historical elements to it. And there was on the audiobook, the audio narrator did such a great job for Four Treasures of the Sky. And there was a really cool, there was an interview with the author afterwards at the end of the audiobook, which was just interesting to learn. So her dad was driving through Idaho and saw a historical marker on the side of the road and kind of pulled over to learn to read it. And I won't tell you what was on it because it's kind of like the climax of the book. But he immediately contacted his daughter and was like, "Write this story, find out this story, and write about it." So that's kind of what she did in this book. So super interesting, very kind of harrowing and infuriating. I just really hate even reading Mad Girls of New York and like all these doctors and nurses are so heartless and cruel and I just don't understand how. I don't understand. It's it's crazy, but yeah, it's good to read stuff like that and just be able to recognize it when I see it in other people so that I never want any of that to come from me. Oh boy. River Palace. Oh, Emily's using Left Hand of Darkness for Talk of the Town since it's an award winner. Nice. refuse to go to bed till I finish this book. Well, we better have some more sprints. Don't worry, Anne. We'll do a couple more. Priory of the Orange Tree. That's so huge. Nice. Yeah, these are really good too. I loved Finley Donovan. It was fun. Playing Tetris with your husband. Cute. Stardust Thief. I've seen that over around quite a bit, Judy. That's true. Interesting. Keeper of the Lost Cities gives. Oh, the new. I haven't seen it. The new Sandra Bullock movie, Lost Cities. It's called Lost Cities, isn't it? Oh yeah, Everblaze's book 3. It's so good. So that was my first favorite. 3, 4, and 6 are still my favorites, but Everblaze was my first favorite. Once I finished that one, I was like, "There's no well." I already knew there was no going back, but I definitely was determined to finish after that one. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Oh, Daughter of Fortune has Western expansion and Chinese characters. Fabulous. That sounds good. I know. I definitely would be interested in reading more. I do appreciate that this is written by um, a Chinese immigrant herself. So I don't know if she was born in China. Does it say? She was born in Chengdu in China and grew up in Austin, Texas. So Chinese was her first language, and so it's kind of an own voices historical fiction, if you will, about Chinese immigrants. Yeah, very interesting. And I love all you guys reading The Last Housewife. Too much crazy for me in that one. No, thank you. Oh man, The Land of Stories. I have Amy. I read the first 3 and it's cute. I got the little girl that I was watching with my family of 4 that I used to watch. The little girl is now, she's going into 3rd grade this year, but 2 years ago, I got her reading those ones and she loved them. I think they don't translate as well to like an adult reading them. They're cute and a fun story. I don't have the same kind of attachment to it that I do, like, say, with Keeper, which is crazy. I have not yet read this one, but I do own it. Young Fu. It's one of my newer editions. Additions. It's not even put away yet. It's in this pile here that needs to get put into the row, which I'm running out of room. These are going to go on the top when I have new bookshelves. All of my Newbery books, which run across here, they're going to go across the top. And I want to find some cute bookends for them. I gotta find something fun for it. Yeah, the Finley Donovan books are both really cute. I liked the first one better than the second one, but they were both enjoyable, kind of lighthearted mysteries. Oh, nice. In Allende's book, Chilean. Fun. Da-da. Can't wait to hear thoughts on Young Fu. Good, but you left me hanging. Here we go. Very old. Yeah, could be long in a few spots. I know. I really this after reading this one, I wanted to read Prairie Lotus as well. I just need a little break. It was super intense. I couldn't stop yesterday though. I finished the whole book. I think it's an 11 and a half hour audiobook, 12-hour audiobook. I read the whole thing in one day. It was really good. Oh, Amanda, I found another Amanda summer bookmark in there. Yeah. I read a lot this month. I've already finished 15 books. And hopefully I'll have 2 more by the end of the month. Yikes. So much for slowing down this year. All right. Speaking of reading, let's do another sprint. We're going to do a wonky tonk time. Are you ready? We're going to go from now 47, 48, 58. Oh, wait. Let's do till 12. Just for funsies. Show. I love it. All right. Grab your books. I'm sticking with Mad Girls of New York because I'm in it. I'm very invested. Get this going. All right. Random number sprint is out of the way. Just fell asleep in your chair. Oh, good night, Lindsay. You're probably already gone, but good night. Sarah's went to bed. Okay. Oh, mostly middle grade went to bed. Ginger, 25% into year one. A paranormal turn. Oh, I should say that about Four Treasures of the Sky. There's a tiny touch of the paranormal in there as well. I don't read a lot that has like ghosty kind of stuff, but I'm not opposed to it, like some other kind of crazy stuff. But yeah, glad you're enjoying it. Disappointed. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, what kind of read are you looking for, Lisa? Definitely not a Krista book, and now that I read it, not sure it's a Lisa book either. What kind of book are you looking for? How to Cuddle My Teething Baby. Aw. Between Sisters. 13 pages. Excuse me. We'll do one more quick sprint. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it all the way to 3 hours because I started late. I have a little bit left in me. So we'll chat for just a few minutes and then do one more, maybe 15-minute sprint and then you can finish, Amy. Just for you. 100 pages left, Anna. Nice. I know graphic novels go quickly too. Ready to make your list. Awesome. All good mood reads. I love that. All the feels, all the good vibes. Good vibes, September. 6 whole pages of Jane Austen, A Life. Nice. I can't stop yawning today. Excuse me. 4 chapters, made it to 40%. Nice. Yay. What books are you looking forward to coming out in September? And Devolution. Awesome, Amber. I hope that you're liking that. Coming out in September, I have a couple on my anticipated reads. I did a video for July, August, September. I don't remember them off the top of my head, so I'm looking right now. In September, I'm looking forward to Other Birds, the Sarah Addison Allen book. Almost feels like it'll be short stories-ish. The Matchmaker's Gift is a historical with a gorgeous cover by Linda Cohen Loigman. I've read a couple things by her, like the Wartime Sisters, something like that. And I forget the other book that I read by her. And then The Boy with the Bookstore is kind of a fun rom-com about like the boy has the bookstore and the woman has the bakery, and they have to share space for a little while. And it just seems like it'll be cute. 16 pages done. Nice. Okay, a 5-star like The Nightingale or Storyteller. So looking for specifically World War II. Made your lunch for tomorrow. Good job, Emily. Hi, Liv. We're almost done. I'm just going to do one more quick sprint in a few minutes, but thanks for popping in to say hello. Picked a book for each prompt, but I have so many series to get through. I hope to read more. Okay, before I forget, if you guys have a 5-star prediction or a 5-star book similar in vibes to The Nightingale or The Storyteller, both of which are very good. Oh. I don't know. Nothing is like popping into my head right now, Lisa. Let me think on that. Taking it old school with a PB&J. I love it. There you go. The next Little House book. Oh, yes. The 3rd book in the Beartown series. I forgot about that one. Good night, Suzanne. Thanks for hanging out. Book of Lost Names. Yep. I also liked what's The Forest? The Forest of Vanishing Stars. I also really liked Kristen Harmel. Winter Garden. Yeah, if you it's takes place in Leningrad, the siege in Leningrad, and also Kristen Hanna, so same type of vibes as Nightingale. Yes, Beartown is good. I love that. I loved Beartown and Us Against You. So I'm definitely looking forward to Winners. Do I need to reread the first two? Probably would be nice, but I'm not going to. Have you read? I mean, I know it's middle grade, Lisa, but have you read The War That Saved My Life? That's probably my favorite middle grade World War II book. So much. I love it so much. Um, The Woman with the Blue Star was interesting for sure. Oh yeah, Kate Quinn books are always a good, hard hitting, little bit on the gritty, like realistic side. Nothing is kind of glossed over or sugar coated. Alice Network and The Rose Code both are very good. Bloomsbury Girls I haven't read yet, and The Codebreaker Secret. Nice. Nothing tops The Nightingale. The Kitchen Front. Yep, there you go, Lisa. Lots of good suggestions. Are any of those on your shelves already? You just Debbie finished. Yeah, they're just so good. I gave them both. I think I gave them both 5 stars. For sure I gave the first one. I have heard this from a lot of people. I did like it. It's pretty sad, but it takes place during the Great Depression, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, it is pretty sad. I just have never even heard of this person, Percival Everett. Bloomsbury Girls was very good. Nice. It was fun. Do I have this one? Oh, I do have it. Oh, is it a sequel to the Jane Austen Society? Does it have the same characters? It's the same author. I wasn't sure if they were connected in any way. Yeah, that's one of my book of the month books. I don't know. I could look it up, but I probably won't. Guys. Oh, A Place to Hang the Moon is also very good. Yeah. Good call, Maria. Why isn't that on my? Oh, it's probably on the shelf. I can't see because it's got junk in front of it. Oh, it is a sequel. Okay. Hey, sequel September. Right around the corner. Characters in common. So it's like a companion novel, right? Yes, it's a sequel. No, it's not a sequel. But I get what you mean. I can't stop. All right, let's do I know. I don't want to go to bed though because I'm just loving this so much. But I once I get yawning, it's like nonstop. Hopefully, I'm not making all of you yawn too. It is 10:21. Let's just do a quick 15-minute and then that I'm going to have to call it a night. Let's go 22. Let's just go till let me think. Let's just go to 40, almost a 20-minute. And then that'll be it. That's good. Then it gives me time to get ready for bed and be in bed by 11. I only have one girl tomorrow. So Mondays and Wednesdays, I watch a family with 2 little girls. And the 3, almost 4-year-old is starting preschool tomorrow. So she will not be there. I'll just have the babe, the 1-year-old. And I'm kind of excited because I feel like I should go somewhere with her. So I have to talk with the mom in the morning and see um, about that. But anyways, yes, one more sprint, and then we'll come back on to say goodnight. All right. Did everyone do good? Oh, Lisa, you found the war that I finally won. Yes, that's the sequel to the war that saved my life. Yes, good. Oh, Becca, I hope your teething baby gets better. Sorry, we're just about finished. We've been on for 3 hours. Ah, oh man. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, friends. Thanks for being patient and waiting. I started a little bit late. It just was a crazy day. But as always, I enjoyed reading with you. I ended up not switching and just stuck with this one all night. I'm on page 202 out of 317. So should finish for sure before the end of the month or tomorrow. We'll see. But I always love doing sprints with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Amy, did you finish your book? That's what I need to know. Good night. Good night. Thanks, Andy. 6 pages left and get right off and finish. Jen, I'm so glad that you were here tonight. Oh my goodness. How annoying to find out that your copy is missing a page. That's crazy. All right, friends. Oh, clearly I need to go get ready for bed. Good. Amy, you finished your book. Yay. Thanks, everybody. I will see you in sprints again in 2 weeks, which is Labor Day weekend. What's 2 weeks from now? 1, 2. No, it's not Labor Day weekend. I probably will do sprints from my mom's house. Maybe at the cottage. I'll try to be at the cottage on a Friday night. Maybe we'll do Friday night sprints. Saturday night I'll be driving. Sunday, I could do them Sunday the 11th. I'm going to see Wicked on the 11th. Yay! At the theater here in Richmond. So we'll see. But in 2 weeks, we'll be back somehow with some sprints. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.